another vault, because you do find a lot of them. The strength, intelligence, stealth, and poison. Yeah, it's worth picking up. Oh, we got some random junk. +5 constitution. We already have one of these, but this one does less damage, but it has intelligence. +3 strength and disenchant. This can be thrown out, substituted with the and at character level 40, it's now absolutely okay to just focus on killing uniques. Just that, you know, we don't actually need to see magical boots anymore. We can just check out, we have artifacts. I still don't have 600 hit points, so I gotta be careful about those few mobs that can cast 600 damage spells, like that guy. But you know, if I get blessed with a few Chaos Blast. He has got a pretty strong dark attack, Darkness Storm, and darkness is not easy to resist. And then he summons this absolute junk. Oh, +16. Yes, please. Yes, yes. I do like. I like. Emerald Devotion. We don't need to see them. Gonna go kill the Phoenix. Let's try to remove curses straight away. Oh, these are really simple curses. They can be removed even by a normal remove curse scroll. Doesn't need anything special. There are some mobs out there that can pick up items. You remember this, we already discussed it. If you if a mob picks up an item and then you banish them, item's gone. So don't do it. Kill them and then banish all the other ones, or don't let them pick it up to begin with. The Phoenix does use fire, but it also uses light, which makes him more annoying than some other monsters when you've got drop a couple of runes. She'll be busy breaking them. That we picked up some of those arrows, but we couldn't carry all of them, so we pick up some more. So we're nice and stacked. I totally am going to use the arrows with Morgoth because it's just a really high amount of damage. And why not? I mean, normally when I play on my own, I don't even bother with that. I don't know, I like to beat them with spells. But you don't have to do that. So I'm not sure I explained myself well. The thing is that when a dungeon level generates this dungeon, this vault, okay, it has to put monsters in it. And it will put monsters with higher dice rolls, so it will put big monsters like this guy or Fairgwat. Because that shows to me immediately under the first part of the level feeling, then I know when I get onto a dungeon level, if I see a high number, then probably that's because of a vault, and therefore also the next number is going to be high. If I kill these endgame monsters straight away as soon as I can, then I will no longer be able to tell which dungeon levels have the vaults, because now the vaults may be full of objects, but there's no monsters there, there's no high-end uniques to populate it, so that I can then know that they are on that level. That's why you need to keep Gothmog alive, you need to keep... I mean, they're also very dangerous, so you do try to go to them last. But generally speaking, it's a good idea to allow a few of these to survive, so that then you can have this assist in finding more equipment. Alright. This is going to be really 30 seconds. I spawned here. This is a lava room that is full of demons. And I mean, I suppose you could probably banish them. I banished a few. Just left it. Jumped to the other side of the map. There was a demi-vault over there that didn't have anything. Then jump back, and here there was one of these other special rooms, an Adzog, one of the really early uniques, and he dropped a magical ring, which doesn't do ESP, but it's about blindness and confusion, 4 constitution, 4 intelligence, no additional bonus to the other one has like +4 speed, you know, kind of all adds up, but this may be something useful. And then I found the 3 other artifacts. Ooh. Bog, not Adzog. Okay, 1 immunity, which I already have. Decent damage, but again, I'm not a fighter. Nexus that I could use. I found this thing on the floor. It only really does protects me against chaos and does bonus to intelligence. And a katana has +4 speed, +2 dex, and aggravates. And aggravating for 250 damage is useless. We'll just sell it. And there's another. We've literally just come back 10 seconds ago. And this might be either intelligence or an augmentation. My intelligence is capped, so I should probably ignore them. There are 2 potions of intelligence. Notice that there are 2 of them. So at this level, you find them near constantly. We're having really bad luck with Constitution. That one's Constitution. And that one maybe as well. Or maybe that's slightly different. That one's Constitution. So, let's see what we get. che ansia solivo. Experience. On the other hand, we got quite a lot of potions of experience. One augmentation, thank you. One dexterity, thank you. A healing. Plus 13. Chaos Blast. Goodbye. Constitution, 2 of them. Okay, fantastic. Means I just need 1 more. And then I will be capped with Constitution as well. After that, I can kill anything that I find. This slightly more damage doesn't give me SP. I'm not gonna bother switching. Plus 25. I already have 2 instances of ESP. So with this one, I do 477 with plain arrows of wounding. With this one, I do 519. We'll see. Wisdom. Wisdom does increase your saving throw, so it's not a waste to have it. Okay, character is ready. We have every resist that we need. These 2 generally are not super necessary, but they're always good to have because it makes the game easier. P-stun, it's also good to have. You can deal without because the monsters that stun you use a different technique. They don't take your hit points away, they just give you a stun counter, and then they can heavy stun you, and then you're knocked out and you're dead. Finished. The character's gone. So you learn that, and then you just avoid them. And more arrows of wounding. I already have enough with this character to go kill Sauron and Morgoth just with the arrows. Just as it is. Don't need anything else. So I'm going to send away this dude. Chaos Blast this dude. A few arrows of Slay Undead should help. Not a potion of experience, why not? And yet another. Okay. Morgoth will cast Mana Storms that take 600 hit points from you. Now ideally, you would want more than 900. The reason is that if you have 901 and he hits you for 600, then you have 301, and Potions of Healing cure 300. So you can drink one of these, you'll be at 601. If he casts it again, then you have to drink the potions of special healing, and they cure 1200. You also need to, be reasonably close to speed 35. Because he moves at 35. You can slow him down a little bit. The chance that he will double move you is almost nil. You have a spell that will block his line of sight, so it's not going to be difficult. You can also use runes on the ground. There's many different ways of fighting him. Generally, I say, if you're doing this in your spent time, take the time to go up in level. It's really not difficult. You don't need to hit 50 with a high elf, maybe 48. You won't be able to cast Mana Storm, but for a weird reason, so Chaos Strike does 13d41. So that's 22 times 13, 260, about 300, 280, 300 damage. Mana Storm does more, but there's a fail rate when you cast, so technically your DPS is impacted by your fail rate. And Chaos Strike tends to do, in the end, more damage or the same damage as Mana Storm because of this. Mana Storm has a really big AoE, so it damages many monsters at the same time. There are some monsters which resist Chaos, but Chaos is one of those elements that when you resist it, you don't resist it a lot, you just resist it a little bit. So I find that it's a lot easier to blast them with Chaos Blast. But then again, arrows will do more damage, and we'll probably just wind up using that system. He does break stone, so we cannot do a line of runes. May wind up doing a floor of runes. That's another technique. Or maybe we use the permanent walls of a vault, or we'll see when we do that fight.